Howdy again, y'all. Sean from KappisCards back again with another one of these eBay box openings where I bought a football card mystery box here off eBay. Had to cheat and take the address label off, so it's just open that far right now. Haven't looked at anything else. But as always, these cards that I find in here, these are supposed to have some loose cards, some modern, and then not so modern cards in it. But also supposed to have some packs that we can hopefully rip as we're going through this. So again, all these cards will wind up over here in the Etsy shop, right? The link is in the description of the video, as well as right here on my mat. You can check it out as I make football and baseball card team packs. And got most, I think we're sold out of 2 football teams right now, the Chiefs and the Cowboys. And I think we're sold out of the Braves, but I should have them back up the next day or two. So let's see what we got here for packs and such. And sit right on top. And of course, you know, it's never a football card box that I buy off eBay without 90 score being involved in some way, shape, or form. And this time, we got packs of it. So there's 3, 4, 5 different 90 score packs. 6 right here's another one. And then this, I don't know if I've ever opened these. This is Pro Set when it was going out, right? When they had gone bankrupt. And these were their last cards, I believe, that they made. These Pro Set Power Packs. So I've had the cards before. I don't think I've ever opened the packs. So I'm kind of interested in opening them here soon too. But let's see what we got here. Hopefully we've got, of course, the joke already, right? We've already got the 90 score. Here's the 90 Pro Set. There's more 90 score, right? More of it over here. But we'll have to look for 90 Fleer as well, right? That's the other one, and 91 Pro Set. So just going to do these older cards real quick. Of course, if they're cards like this one, you can see right here, Lynn James, where the corner's a little busted. That goes over there in the circular filing cabinet. I only try to get cards in here that are in really good shape into my packs, right? Sometimes they're, you know, you can't help it, especially if you got like all color borders, that sort of stuff. But here's some 91 Fleer Ultra. And it looks like either somebody, this, you know, yeah, I don't know if somebody opened a box or whatever, or was opening some packs to throw them in, because at least those seem somewhat crisp. Just real quick flipping through here. Haven't seen a like major star yet or anything out of these. That could have been what happened when they do this, and that's fine too, because I will use this Thurman Thomas Hall of Famer. So I will use these to build the packs out, right, when I do my next football card update, which I just did the last football card update. So it's going to be a little while till I mix these into Singletary as a Hall of Famer, into the product, right, into the stuff that we have. So let's look at some more modern cards now. These are 21 Panini Contenders, Russell Wilson, Gronk, Juju, Gibson, Lamar, now the second richest player in football, or the richest, I can't remember. Somebody didn't like Fehoko, and at least he's somewhat in order here. I like that. The Cowboys run there. What are these Panini Player of the Day? When are they from? 18 Panini. I don't think I've ever seen those before. And all the stuff that I've got for the product, but some mosaics, some playoff. I have not got the playbook, I think, that just came out, right? That I have not picked up a box of yet. They were at my Meijer. I just didn't want to drop $60 or whatever it was for a box of them. Score from this year. Garoppolo, Carson Wentz. Can't get away from his cards around here, right, in the Indianapolis area. So some more of this score from this year. These are, again, pretty clean, pretty fresh, right? There's Thurman Thomas again. And Devontae Adams, ETNs. Here's some of the insert set cards from score this year. Jerry Rice, the Hall of Fame card. And the team huddle up and that sort of thing. Here's the absolute cards from this year. So McLaurin, Nick Chubb, just going through these fast. These old classic things always seem to pop up in these sorts of boxes anymore too. Though again, those seem like they're fresh out of the set box. So that's pretty cool at least. Some more playoff. Some Prism College, right? Edelman. Not going to flip them around. Daniel Jones, Mack, Davis. So they do get mixed in with the teams of the player, you know, that the player's on now, or the one that they're known best for, right? Like if there, for some reason, was a Tom Brady Michigan card in there, I might put it in the Pat's packs as opposed to, you know, the last team he was on last year being Tampa Bay. So there's some Prism. And why are these all I'm gonna flip some of these around at least for the camera. And David Carr, Rich Gannon, Delaware Pride. And then we're back to, of course, 90 score. I haven't seen 90 Fleer yet. Here's 89 Pro set with Warren Moon mixed in. Got some Prestige under here, too, from this year. So it's a nice mix of cards that are in good shape, right, that will wind up. And that's, you know, how I do the Etsy boxes or the Etsy packs, right? You know, you're not going to get 30 cards from 1990 score. You're also not going to get that one with the busted edges. But still, you know, I'm going to give you maybe one or two of these, right? And then a couple of the others and a few of the modern stuff, right? You get a mix of things. So lots of Hall of Famers in that little run right there, though. Largent, Ozzie Newsome, but Ricky Jackson. So I see some 86 tops. I always like seeing these poking out, right? As the cards fall down over here off camera, of course. So Eddie Murray, and again, and some of these, like this one, it's an older card, but it's pretty busted up. Some of these older cards like this that are still, you know, busted up, I set them aside and I don't mix them into the packs, but I will put them in this and say, you know, on like eBay or something, hey, these are not in great shape. So there's our 91 Pro set. So we got that covered. Just need the 90 Fleer now. There's 92 Fleer, or 93. That card, what the heck happened to that? That stinks. I'll get that out later. As we go through Willie Gault. So the 86 football is the first set I ever collected, right? It was 90 Fleer. It was going to happen. But it was the first set I ever collected, right, as a kid. So I guess, I mean, it's just forced of being 6 years old at the time, right? But I accidentally picked a good one, right, to start with. Still got it at my parents' place. One of these days I'll bring it back here to Maryland, to Indiana. It's in Maryland. And I will, you know, do something with it. I don't know what to do with it. Don't know how much more value it's going to get, especially beyond just, you know, the Rice and the Young, you know, rookie cards and that sort of stuff. So some more of this Score and Fleer Ultra. Let's see what's over here. And there's our Fleer pile. There had to be one. Right? There's always some 90 Fleer in here. More 90 Score, so we'll just skip that. Let's see what's here. All right, so here's some more of that 90 Score. So here's a decent amount of this 86 top set. So these look a little, you know, edge wear, right? I'll have to look at them a little more closely when I'm not looking through the camera, but it's always nice to see these green borders. And of course, these are the 1,000-yard clubs. I don't know what happened to those. Like, you must have got them out of a rack pack or something, whoever I bought this from, and they were sticky, right? Or they came out of like pages that had worn out, right? So unfortunately, those are no good. Don Shula. More of these 1,000-yard club cards. Hey, checklist. Jim Burt. Jets team cards. Some team cards there. It's 88 tops, right? Yeah. And 87 is the one with the flag design. And some more 90 Pro set, right? And a random Marlins upper deck sticker. But, you know, so it's a nice, pretty cool mix of cards so far, right? Old and new. Chuck Howley. Some Pacific thrown in for good measure. More of the 90 Fleer. And more of these, you know, select and college cards, right? Bledsoe, Polamalu. There's some more 86 tops under here. Saints run. Munchak, Hall of Famer. Steve Largent. Mark Mosley, MVP in the strike shortened year. MVP is a kicker. What would be the equivalent in baseball? Like a setup man getting the MVP or something? I don't know. Pinch hitter. Hits a couple of home runs and gets that. Tony Romo out of the Score set. Some more of this 90 Score. So lots of Score mixed in, right? But, you know, these Fleer Ultra cards are all in good shape. Let's see. Let's get some of these more select draft picks out of here. Eli, McLaurin, Baker. Like Baker, I might put into the, you know, Bucks packs now, so that's where he's at. He bounced around a little coming out of Cleveland. when they're in the college uniform. Now, when they're, obviously in the pro uniforms, that's where they'll wind up with the team that they are on, in the picture, right? So, get to that soon enough here. Like I said, I'm going to run through. I've got some baseball updates to go through now. It is baseball season anyway. We've got the little layoff here until football comes roaring back here for preseason pretty soon. I guess they got their schedule announcement, right, is their next big thing for football. I think they might have said when that's going to be. I'm not sure, though. They've got their games over in Europe again this year and all to start the schedule with, and they go from there. I wonder who the Chiefs will play, their first game of the year. Chiefs, Chargers would be a fun game to start. Though they usually don't like to always put in that first Thursday night game, a division matchup, but still, it would be neat to see. Hopefully not the Broncos. No offense, Broncos fans. Let's, prove a little bit because, God, they were on TV so much last year on national TV. Them buying into Russell Wilson, of course, taking that team to another level, and it obviously did not happen in a positive way for them. And I know Sean Payton is, obviously better than what they had, but, let them prove themselves a little bit before they're on all the time. No offense, Broncos fans, but I think you know what I mean. Of course, I'm a Cowboys fan. Who am I to talk about who should be on TV all the time? So, yeah, more of the mixes of cards here, and these annoying things do keep popping out sometimes from the score packs, right? I don't know if they're in packs or they're just in the box set. I can't remember. The what do you call? Full complete set. They must be in packs. So many are in here. What are these? Flip the wrong way here. Top 100 players of 2018. I've never seen those either before. Aaron Donald and Allen. This is 17 contenders. So that's something different. And we're back to Prestige from last year. Ooh, what's this? This is Immaculate. So that's pretty cool. From last year. Pickens, Brown, Tannehill, Montgomery, Michael Thomas, Metcalf, Connor, Carson Wentz as a command skin. Is that going to get me in trouble on YouTube? Probably. What else we got in here? Just some more of this score. And a lot more of that, Fleer Ultras down in there. What are these? Flip the wrong way. Oh, it's more Prestige. Didn't recognize the back. So some Mosaic. And more of the score from last year. So I will leave what's in the box in the box. Let's go ahead and crack some of these packs. And just, again, we've seen enough 90s score already, but we can see what some, pack fresh 90s score looks like, I guess. You start with the Hall of Famer, Kevin Green. It's not bad. And then you get Dolman's a Hall of Famer, Zimmerman. So 3 Hall of Famers in a pack, Otis Anderson. So, that's, when you look at it 90s score, right, whichever series, that's basically what you're going to find, right? Unless you find special glossy set offers. These aren't exactly anything you're going to go and run around for. See, there's those stupid things. They must have been in, what is that, a Series 2 pack that I've got here? Or Series 1 pack that I've got here. So, throw that out of the way. Steve Walsh. Yeah, Thurman Thomas. Slater. 2 Hall of Famers in that one. Is Lachey in the Hall of Fame? I don't think so. One of the Hogs there from the old Washington team. And here's some Series 2. Burline. Art Monk's a Hall of Famer. Rod Woodson. And, yeah, that's that. So, a couple more of these, and then we'll open that Pro Set Power. And, I of course, put the Pro Set sets back together again. All, not those, but the 89, 90, 91, and 92 during the pandemic there. So how about this run? Aikman, Marino, Randall McDaniel. So that's 3 Hall of Famers in a row. And then this stupid thing. Carl Banks, Warren Moon. So that's our best. Bo Jackson. Definitely our best pack so far of score. Even with this dumb thing. So yeah, like I said, almost all the teams are back in stock. couple of them have sold out already from the most recent update. Munchak again. Sterling Sharp. If he'd have stayed healthy, he'd have probably been up there. Jim Kelly. So, I mean, you at least get to see a couple Hall of Famers in these. Here's a 91 score pack. A little different. Didn't realize that when I was stacking these up, so. Slightly different design. I remember getting these at Value City. Like a whole box of them for like $5 in like 92 or 93. So it's another set I put together back then that, you know, well, that pack was pretty bad, but still. So let's see these, right? So what do you get? 0, you know, on player performance with a power update, head-up stat display, high-tech digital layer imaging. Oh, it sounds like sticky. And, you know, all the other stuff that it says on there. So let's see if these cards stick together, first of all. Yeah. That's what I was afraid of, right? So as soon as I read that on there, they're coming apart okay. I don't think I had any paper loss on there. So just got to peel them slow. Yeah, so Dion Figures, Tim McGee, Billy Joe Hobart. It's a name I've not heard in a long time. Glenn Milburn. Jay Schrader as a Bengal. And Dan Williams. And Kevin Green again. So hopefully they're not all like that, but they're all going to be like that. Because that's just, you know, when you get this mid-90s, early 90s kind of glossy sort of card, yeah, I mean, they've got to be stored just right, in the just right temperature, or they wind up sticking a little bit. This one came apart at least some. Don Mikowski is a Colt. Brisby. Robert Del Pino. Who's that? Gordon, Darian Gordon. And Leonard Marshall. Rob Moore, somewhere in there. He's a Cardinals receiver. Terry Kirby. And, oops, it's another one there. It's Kennard, I think that was. And Gary Zimmerman, right? So, got 4 packs left, and we'll call this in. And I will eventually sort these out. So, again, check us out. The link is in the description of the video. If you like these sorts of things where I buy these and open them up, give us a like and subscribe. This one here, this power combo card is going to the PC. I don't have that for Irvin and Harper. So, one for me. And let's see here. This one's a little more stuck together. There we go. There's Kevin Williams. I got his auto over here right next to me as well. Hugh Millen. This is a Cowboys pack, isn't it? And that's Darren Smith, yet another Cowboy. And then we get to Michael Brooks. That card's got a little wear on the top. Trying carefully as I can here. There we go. Mark Brunell. That's a rookie card of Brunell, I guess. Unless he was in something the previous year. And then Keith Millard and, was that Greg Robinson? So, a couple more packs here. Hey, give us a like, subscribe if you like these videos. I will continue to do these as I continue to build out my products, right? Going on sabbatical from my job, right, for a little while, which is nice. Not to do this, just because I'm a tenured professor and I've earned it, damn it. So, you know, I'm going to do some research and stuff from home. There's another Brunell and another Robinson. So, same collation, I guess. There's Millard, right? But, you know, so I might be able to do this a little bit more frequently. But also be able to get out and, you know, play and stuff like that too. And, you know, enjoy having the fall semester away from dealing with the absolute abject insanity that is modern academia. Right? And if you are an academic, you probably are mad that I said that. But it's true. You know, for the rest of us, right, that are, you know, sane. So the Bills combo there. And Carlton Bailey. Kelly. Is that Gary Clark as a Falcon? Or not a Falcon, a Cardinal. Lincoln Kennedy. Irv Eatman. Irv Smith. The Irv pack. Pat Swilling. and Bates. So one more pack to go here. And as always, if you have cards to sell like this too, that you sell at a bulk price, right, I am interested. You can hit up the email. It's in the description of the video too. Especially if you're in the Indianapolis area where I could pick these out. So there's a Colt and Roosevelt Potts. McGee again. Billy Joe Hobart. So the same collation here as the first pack we ordered, right? Here's Glenn Milburn. Jay Schrader. Williams. Kevin Green. So these ones will at least be different. Willie Rofe. And Ingram. Mark Ingram to wrap it up. Ingram as a Dolphin. So yeah, there's that. And there's all the cards, right, that we wound up opening and pulling out here. So again, check us out. You can get your favorite teams, 30 football cards in a pack, right? Random mix. You get some stars and some of these other players as well. $3.60 a pack and free shipping over $35. So you get 10 packs, you get free shipping of football at least. And baseball, you got to get a little more, so a little bit cheaper. So check us out. We'll see you over in the shop.